Now in this video, we are going to see some problems from exercise 2.1. So let us begin with. See the exercise 2.1, fourth question. State whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. Okay, so first one is if P is equal to, it contains the elements m comma n and q equal to n comma m. Then P cross q, it contains the element ordered pair m comma n and n comma m. See whether is it correct, is it true? Yes. See if P, what we have here, n of P, it is equal to 2. N of Q, it is also equal to 2. So what can we say? How many elements will be there in P cross Q? It will be what? 2 into 2, that means it is 4. But whether we have here 4 elements? No. Only we have here 2 elements. So whether this is it true? No. That means this statement, it is false. Now the question is, if the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. That means, what will be my actually P cross Q? Yes, P cross Q, it will be your M comma N. Then next it is N comma M. Yes. Then what it will be? Again, you'll be having what? M comma M. Okay. This M from P and this M from Q. Similarly, it is N comma N. Okay. And in all, it will be having there 4 elements. P cross Q will contain 4 elements. Okay. Is it clear? So which will be 2 more elements? That will be your M comma M and N comma N. Hope that is clear to you. Okay. Now see the next one. If A and B are non-empty sets, then A cross B is a non-empty set of ordered pairs x comma y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. Yes? Is it the same definition of your cross product? A cross B, it contains what? It contains ordered pair AB such that here A belongs to A and B belongs to B. Instead of AB, they have given here what? X comma Y, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. Yes? So this statement is what? This statement is true. Is that clear? Okay. Then, if A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 3 comma 4, then A cross B intersection phi is equal to phi. What you do is, first find what is B intersection phi. B intersection phi, it will be always what? It will be phi itself. Yes? Because phi is what? Empty set. So there won't be common element between B and phi. And hence what we can say is B intersection phi will be equal to phi. Then what will be my A cross phi? It will be always equal to phi itself. Right? And hence the third statement also it is true. Is that clear? Okay, because B intersection phi is phi and A cross phi it will be equal to phi itself. Okay. Now see the next one. Let A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is given to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and C is equal to 5 comma 6 and D is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. Verify that A cross B intersection C, it is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C and A cross C is subset of B cross D. Okay, we have to verify, that means what? We have to prove that your LHS is equal to RHS for the second part. first and the second, both we have to prove there. Now see, here I have to prove LHS is equal to RHS. So if I am considering LHS, for that what and all we need? We need B intersection C. Okay, so check whether what is B intersection C. This is my B and this is C. So B intersection C, is there any common element in B and C? No. And hence what we can say is B intersection C, it is equal to 5. It is an empty set. So if I consider the LHS, that is A cross B intersection C, will it be A cross 5? And it will be what? 5 itself. That means my LHS is equal to now 5. Now let us consider your RHS. Okay, so before that what we should find? We have to find A cross B. Okay, then we should find A cross C and then see whether is there any common element between A cross B and A cross C. Clear? Now see, A cross B, this is A, this is B. Can you tell how many elements will be there in A cross B? Yes, it will be. Here it contains how many? 2 and here it contains 4. That means total 8 elements in A cross B. Okay, and that is what is 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. That will be the elements of A cross B. Now what we have to check? We have to find their A cross C. So A cross C, this is A, this is C. So will it be 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 5 and 2 comma 6? How many elements will be there in A cross C? It will be 4. Yes, elements in A cross B, it is what? Total we have got there 8. Then find common element between the two sets. Okay, this we have got there A cross C. Now see which are the common element between these two. As we know that there is no common element between these two sets and hence that is equal to 5. That means from 1 and 2, this is your 1 was A cross B intersection C is equal to 5. So from 1 and 2, we can say that your A cross B intersection C, it is same as A cross B intersection A cross C and hence it is verified. Okay. Now next, second one, what we have to prove is A cross C is subset of B cross D. That means I have to prove what? Every element of A cross C is contained in your set B cross D. That means now we have to find which and all two sets, A cross C and B cross D. A cross C already we have found. We have to find their B cross D. Okay. Now here A cross C is this. B cross D is the set 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 7, 1 comma 8, 2 comma 5 and 2 comma 6 and so on. You'll get this as your B cross D. Okay. Is that clear? How many elements will be there? Just see here 1, 2, 3, 4 in B. 1, 2, 3, 4 in D. That means total 16 elements you will be having. Okay, that you have to list it out. Then what? See whether your A cross C is contained in B cross D or not. Now we'll check. 1 comma 5. Yes, it is there. 1 comma 6. Yes. 2 comma 5. Yes. 2 comma 6. Yes. That means all the elements of A cross C are contained in B cross D. Okay, and hence what we can say is A cross C is subset of B cross D and hence it is verified. Okay. Now see the next. If A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 3 comma 4, then write A cross B. Can you tell how many elements will be there in A cross B? Here 2 elements, B contains 2 elements. That means A cross B, it contains how many elements? It will contain here what? It will contain 4 elements. That is 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. Okay. Now, how many subsets will A cross B have? Now we have seen in the set theory, if A contains n, if number of elements in A is equal to m, then number of subsets are what? Is it 2 raised to m? Okay. Now here A cross B, it contains how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of elements in A cross B is 4. Therefore, can we say that A cross B will have 2 raised to 4 elements? That is 2 raised to 4 elements, not I can say it is subsets. Okay. 2 raised to 4 subsets, that is 16 subsets it will be having. And hence, again they have asked what? They have asked to list them. To list them, that means you have to write all possible subsets. Okay. First they have written in terms of A, B, C and D. Okay. There is no necessity. There is no necessity to write that in terms of A, B, C and D. You can directly write the subsets. Okay. It will be what? First it will be 5. Then what will be the next? Here the whole set A cross B itself. Then again what? Singleton 1 comma 1, 1 comma 3. Then singleton 1 comma 4. Again singleton 2 comma 3, singleton 2 comma 4. Again combinations of 2. Okay. Then combinations of 3. And the last, the whole set itself. Okay. So you should write all the subsets of the given set A cross B. Hope this is clear to you. Okay. Now see the next. The Cartesian product A cross A, it contains 9 elements, among which are found -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. Now see, is it given that A cross A contains 9 elements? Now if A cross A contains 9 elements, can you guess how many elements will be there in A? Since both the sets are the same, that means how many elements will I get in A? It will be 3, because 3 into 3 it is equal to 9. Is that clear? That means number of elements in A should be equal to 3. Now check that from this, can I get that 3 elements? It is, can I say that -1, 0 and 1 are the 3 elements? Because -1 will be the element of A, 0 also it is the element of A, and here again 1 is also the element of A. So can we say that the set A, it contains the 3 elements -1, 0, 1. Okay. So these are the 3 elements. Hope this is clear. Then find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. Now can you find that the set A cross A? You have this as your set A. Then A cross A will contain total 9 elements. So you should write that all 9 elements. What and all it will be having? -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, 1. Then fix 0 and then just vary the second element. Again fix 1, vary the second element. Okay, and hence you will get that set A cross A. Hope this is it clear. Okay, that means your exercise 2.1 we have completed. That means in the sense the other questions I'll be giving as a homework, since that questions are just on the same format as we have done in that previous video. Okay, thank you.